Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation. My name is Mengxuan. I'm from Group 4. Today, I'm going to talk about Maersk. Now, I'd like to say some background about this company. Maersk is a world-leading shipping company. Its mission is to connect and simplify trade to help customers grow and survive. In 2016, the coalition of NGOs accused Maersk of using Indian shipbreaking yachts to escape from the European environmental laws and causing serious pollution to ocean and beaches along the coast of Ireland. Therefore, Maersk decided to take action to solve this issue. Let's move on to reasons for Maersk to pick more sustainable process. We can analyze from internal and external aspects. The first I'd like to focus on is their corporate strategy, which focuses on large-scale solutions that eliminate the international difficulty problems, such as minimizing shipping carbon dioxide emissions and improving the ship recycling industry. The other reason is organizational culture. Maersk culture makes them feel responsible for the global sustainable changes in the ship recycling industry. As more than 85% of all vessels are demolished at a lower standard facilities in South Asia, Maersk decided to implement a higher standard with other ship owners to improve the sustainable practices. From the external view, it's facing three kinds of pressures. Social pressure urges companies to change their sustainable policies, and potential customers may supervise their environmental actions before purchases. Market pressure comes from many aspects. For instance, Maersk is concerned about the rebels because they may adopt more sustainable producers in order to attract customers. They may also cooperate with suppliers to build sustainable supply chain that cause Mark's background. As for regulation, Maersk is facing more strict environmental rules in Europe than in Asia. When dealing with shipping recycling, which forced Maersk to break ships in India to escape European charges. So, what are the problems Maersk facing? It faced three main challenges. One of the significant problems is cost. Shipbreaking, as we all know, has become commercial because of the recycling of steel. Maersk tend to sink ships from recycling where the highest possible steel price can be obtained. However, the shipyards in these areas are typically poor and substandard. We know lower standards mean lower shipbreaking prices, so that their price offers are more competitive than those shipyards with a higher standard. But in the long run, India shipyards become more substandard to be competitive, while it lacks government supervision. Secondly, there's no global regulation, which means it's hard for those competitors to regulate themselves. And as team members are all in a fierce market competition, it's quite difficult for those competitors to regulate themselves. Finally, over half of container fleet is chartered in today's business, and shipping companies are fully responsible for their fleet. In contrast, other charter ship fleets reside with ship owners, so it is also quite hard for a famous shipping company such as Maersk to control all the ships they have because they are not Maersk's assets. Finally, let's take a closer look at the changes made by Maersk. Facing so many difficulties, Maersk react very quickly. They have tightened their producers and contract requirements with the shipyards. Also, Marx indicated that a global agreement for the ship recycling policy was also necessary for protecting the environment. There is a timeline. Since 2016, Maersk engaged with a yard in Ireland, and the required yard need to implement the practices that comply with Maersk Responsible Ship Recycling Standard that refers to RSRS. Also, Maersk continued to work with Shell Ram Group in India to improve its local infrastructures. At the end of this year, two Maersk vessels had been sent to the Ice Arm Yard in Ireland. Maersk supervised the responsible recycling of these vessels. In 2017, Maersk was instrumental in establishing the Shipping Recycling Transparency Initiative that refers to SRTI. The company also sent the supervision team to audit the shipyard's operation in Ireland. And the improvements are shown in this picture as the audits provide experience and responsible practices. In early 2018, Maersk decided to reflect vessels that need to be recycled in Ireland. They consider several factors such as support from the flag nation, operational optimization opportunities, and tax legislation. In 2019 and afterwards, Maersk continued to invest and work with other shipyards in Ireland. They also continue as active members of SRTI. Okay, we are coming to the end of presentation today. Thanks for listening.